Hello, everyone. Well, I'm late again, but here it is, the next review of Avatar: The Legend of Korra. A week late, trying to do it before the next episode. This is book 4, episode 3, and a really great episode. Actually, we get to see old characters, old friends from the previous series, and there's a lot of comedy here, but there's also a lot of very serious moments and some hints at why Korra is not able to recover. It's an all-around very good episode. I actually think even better than the last two, and that's a really good sign because we're getting sort of a step up. Every episode is going up, up, up. Now we'll see if they can keep that until it finally finishes in one last big crescendo at the end. But you know, anything can happen. Anyway, so there are two plots here. Sort of like in the past two episodes where we had one plot in one and one focus in the other. In this one we have two focuses that actually split. We've got controversy surrounding Prince Wu and Kuvira, as well as conflict between our two brothers, Bolin and Mako, as well as Korra trying to get back on her feet. Now, Korra spends her time in the swamp. It's very yoked with Toph, who while older now can still pack quite a bit of a punch. Did you notice how she rarely, if ever, moved her arms to do any kind of earthbending? She just stood with them clasped behind her back. That's really impressive. I mean, not even Kuvira or any other good earthbenders that I've seen personally. I don't know. No, but not a lot of earthbenders can manage that. They all have to move their arms, but she can just stand there and manipulate the earth fairly easily to smack Korra down. But anyway, she's sort of not really training, but just sparring with Korra in the swamps. Very Yoda-like, actually, and it's very interesting how it works. It sort of reminds me of Empire Strikes Back. Maybe a little bit of Return of the Jedi, but more Empire Strikes Back. So I wonder if the rest of this season will be like that, because Avatar has done the Empire Strikes Back card before, and it's a very good. It's a used plot, but it's something that can work very well if done effectively, which it has been. So the other main focus of this episode is actually on. Sorry about the lighting out there. Didn't give you a seat. Don't want to give anyone any seizures. Oops, that's too much. That's better. The other main focus is on the coronation of Prince Wu. He's really excited about it, but most of the other world leaders, and even Mako, acknowledge that he's probably not the best person to be leading the Earth Nation, or any nation, or even a dog pound, or a house. Probably couldn't even put that guy in charge of a refrigerator. But anyway, he's getting ready for his big coronation, and it looks like everything's going to go as planned until Kuvira steps up and actually seizes power and declares that the Earth Nation, now the Earth Empire. While she doesn't say the words dictator or Lord Protector or anything like that, it's pretty clear what she intends. But this leads to an interesting conflict. Kuvira is very competent, although she is also very power-hungry, and who knows what else she will do. But Prince Wu is not competent at all, even though he is technically the rightful king. So that leads to an interesting dilemma, and Prince Wu actually realizes that at the end when Mako talks to him. Mako says, yeah, Kuvira is a power-hungry dictator, which I wonder what makes her even more power-hungry or more of a dictator than any other world leader. They're all kings or chiefs or fire lords or presidents, elected president, but still the only source of power in Republic City, in and of themselves. So in a sense you've got, Kuvira's not the only dictator. I'm not sure, I guess because she's the bad guy that makes her different, or because she sees power, that makes her different from all the other world leaders. But aren't they all technically, in a sense, dictators? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading a little too much into this, but anyway, Mako does acknowledge that Kuvira is more competent than Prince Wu, and so does Prince Wu himself. I liked it that there were more Kuvira supporters, not just in the crowd, although the crowd wasn't very big, but also in just generally around Republic City. I think it's very interesting that her support has grown in the short time period that has passed since Prince Wu was hit by pies. It's very interesting. Although I wonder, most of the world leaders are benders, and, you know, Republic City has soldiers. Why didn't they try to arrest Kuvira? They just kind of let her go on her train and leave. Although she did leave with an interesting thing, a spirit root. We'll see what Varric cooks up with that. I have a feeling we're going to get into possible nuclear territory here, but I could be wrong. But anyway, this was a really great episode. Really interesting, the contrast, the conflicts, and the issues. Especially Korra's, where Toph tells her that she's got metal still in her body. She's got metallic poison. But she can't seem to relax to let Toph get it out. So Toph says, you know, you just get it out yourself. You probably want it in there anyway. Korra asks, why would I want it in there? Well, because it keeps her from being the Avatar. Or, as Toph says, she's afraid of being hurt again. She keeps flashing back to Zahir a lot and to the fight with him, which I still wonder, why was that fight more traumatic than, say, with Unalaq or Amon? Is it because she came closer to dying than in those previous fights? I thought she was pretty close to dying in the fight with Unalaq, but who knows. But anyway, like I said, this is an interesting dilemma. Maybe Korra doesn't want to be the Avatar deep down, or doesn't want to have to face the responsibilities because she might get severely hurt again, or her family and friends might be. It was partially because of her that the Air Nation was almost completely wiped out, that her dad was almost killed, and her friends have been endangered on multiple occasions. And so is the Air Nation. So, like I said, this is presenting a lot of interesting conflicts, and I really want to see where this is going to go. Yeah, I'm the Animation Fanatic, and we'll see what happens next.